Hey guys, Marsing here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are doing a 200% team showcase. I did have quite a few people ask for actually, which is the free-to-play INT YARDRAT Goku. So obviously technically he is just Super Saiyan Goku, but he's in the YARDRAT clothing, so that's what we call him. So he's full level 10 links, of course. I haven't given him any skill orbs. He definitely could benefit from having extra crit, because I think his best use is probably as a counter unit. So for his super attack, it's raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage, medium chance to stun, so obviously having the defense raise is nice. He gets 59% attack and defense, and then an additional 59% attack and defense when performing a super, additional attack and defense 20% up to 59%, and chance to crit 7% up to 21 within the same turn with each attack performed. So obviously again, attacking more times, he's going to get those extra buffs. He has a high chance of evading enemies' attack, including supers, as the first attacker, and then damage received from normal attacks, minus 59%, counters with enormous power as the second or third attacker. So we are going to be using him primarily as a counter unit in slot 2, raising his defense, getting off those counter attacks. One of his best link partners is this physical Xeno Goku, who's obviously a support unit for Goku family, so having them together works out quite nicely. And then he is picking up an extra link from LR Gohan here. So he's starting off at 90k defense. So remember, he's getting 59% when he super attacks. So that's going to go up to about 135. And he gets the defense raise on his super attack effect. So he should be at around 150k defense, which isn't crazy high. But then remember, he does also get damage reduction against normal attacks. So the thing is, that does mean that as we get further on into more difficult content, he obviously could take a lot of damage if he takes a super attack. Like, I'm pretty sure he probably wouldn't survive the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta Final Flash without an item active. But let's see, we've got 3 million attack stat, and then an additional super bumps him up to basically 3.5. That's a double defense raise as well. So obviously we take double digit damage, just under 1 million attack stat for the counter. We don't get a crit though, unfortunately. Crit counters are really what you want with these units. So if you are going to get actual use out of him, if you're going to use him fairly regularly, in terms of skill orbs, I think you definitely do want to give him some crit, because whilst he can build up the crit chance, you also don't really want to have too many opportunities where he doesn't get crits, especially on counters, because in the more difficult content you really need to be getting those in the later stages, or you're just not really going to be doing a lot of damage. So not great orbs here for the 55%. That's my Goku at the end, so 79%. I did actually, the recommended friend for this run was a Rainbow Goku and Gohan, so it'll be interesting to see how well they do here. Additional super? Oh, let's go, look at that. 2 super attacks from the Rainbow Goku straight away. So he only needs 1 more before we have the potential to exchange. Although in these events, especially the GT Legendary Goku event, you don't really start getting a ton of attacks in one slot until you get closer to the end. And as we've discussed in previous videos using the Goku and Gohan card, you want to try and exchange him on a turn where he can take a bunch of hits, because you don't want to run the risk of him not getting hit enough times to keep his full guard. So not getting the super attack there was unfortunate, because it means we don't get we don't finish off this Goku, so we have to take a bit longer here. And we really do need to have Xeno Goku go first, so that he gets the extra buffs to his defense, because him and Xeno Vegeta, I say this all the time, but they can be run as slot 1 units in these longer events once they've gotten off a few super attacks. So obviously we need to not miss the opportunity to get those super attacks early on in the event. So we should be fine here to not take out Goku. And then I couldn't decide who else to bring as a support unit, so that's why I decided to bring B-Pan, because I was hoping we can get to a point where when she's floating in on the 3rd spot, hopefully it'll be a turn where there's a load of attacks for Goku to potentially counter, and then we'll use her active skill on that turn, because obviously that massive attack buff that he's going to get, that will apply to the counter attacks. So then, especially if we're getting crits, we should be doing a lot of damage. Look at this, the friend at 7.2 million after super attacking twice. Remember, he's getting no support on this rotation, because neither Bipan nor AGL Gohan are support units. I think he's gotten all of his dodges to get his buffs though, because he dodged a lot in that first turn. So yeah, Goku looking very good here. You can see, like, he definitely is a top TUR. Like, this is obviously the rainbow one. I didn't actually check his link levels, but yeah, he's showing out. So we'll go ahead and grab these. I don't know if the Goku and Gohan at the end are going to get a chance to attack here, but Xeno Goku's not going to do a ton of damage. And then obviously there were no counters for... I guess I should have put Goku in the first slot just to see if he would have got the dodges, but obviously he doesn't get the damage reduction. He should be tanking normal attacks with double-digit damage at this point though, but him surviving here is actually good, so we get another super attack with Goku. But yeah, obviously the final phase of the GT Goku event is against a tech enemy. So even if he gets super attacked in the final phase, as long as it's post-super, and we are running him as like a slot 2 unit, he should be okay. So Gohan can get 4 attacks here. Let's just go ahead and do that. Don't need to watch the animation for him. It's not his showcase. We'll get him out here. And then let's grab all of these for you. And all of these for you. So we shouldn't take out Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. Oh, we're getting the super counter straight away from STR Gohan. Haven't gotten this in a video for a while. So considering he's had none of his build-up or anything, how much does this do straight off the bat? Yeah, just 2.5 million without a crit. Fortunately, having the type advantage helps there. But yeah, so we took a bunch of hits. So he should be able to get his permanent guard activated on his next turn, hopefully. Obviously, it depends. Although, are we actually going to end up taking out this Goku? I mean, that's fine. AGL LR Gohan are almost a 6 million attack stat here. Because who is in slot 3? Is it this? Oh, it's the physical, yeah, Super Saiyan 2. So he's giving 35% support. And then AGL LR Gohan's getting an additional super attack. So, alright, well, we'll finish you off and go on to the Ozaru. So, of course, there's attacks in slot 1. Well, they're betting that one of those is going to be a super attack at Xeno Goku, who has 310k defense, which is probably not enough to tank the super from the Ozaru. So I think what we will do here is we will leave him in slot 1, because I do want to see if Goku can get a crit counter. Because the problem is Goku, the YARDRAT Goku, his dodge only activates if in slot 1 after he's attacked. So those first 2 attacks at the front, he's obviously just going to eat. And if he hasn't super attacked yet, his defense is not going to be very high. So if he gets supered in that first slot, he will take a lot of damage. So I'm just going to put Xeno Goku there, use a Whis, and then that will keep him safe. Of course, he didn't get super attacked, so he's up to 3 million now. Unfortunately, type disadvantage doesn't do a lot if you don't crit. 2.7 for YARDRAT Goku. So, I mean, his attack stats are not crazy high. We get the crit counter, though. Can we do 1 million damage? Okay, 800k. That's without any extra support in slot 3, though. I say, obviously, you can't say no support, because Xeno Goku is a support unit. But I didn't want to waste Bipan's active skill on that turn, because we do ideally, like I say, want a turn where he can potentially get a ton of counters. And then we'll use her active skill then, and hopefully get some crits, and then yeah, do some nice counters with him. So we will have to wait. It's probably going to be the next time she comes back on rotation, I guess, is potentially going to be our last opportunity to do it, because it's going to be a couple more turns now until we get that rotation back again. And we'll probably finish off the Ozaru next turn, if we don't do it this turn, because yeah, AGL LR Gohan would probably need to double super to do that, to be fair. But then my Goku's at 5.1 million now, so he hasn't been building up very much, because obviously he's not super attacked a lot during this event, but he's still holding up okay there in slot 3. So, alright, so now you're up to 423k with the Gohan support. That is pretty good. I don't really want to waste the Dokkan attack here, but I don't know how close it is to being full. Can we actually avoid it? We can. Okay, good. Of course he supers in slot 1. So we got 400k defense. We survive this? Yeah, 284k. Obviously, a few of the units on this team are on the 200% leader skill, so we've got a very nice pool of HP here. Yeah, 580k. So we almost got 600k HP with this team, which is pretty good. 3.5 million for Yardrat Goku. Okay. It's not terrible, but there's a lot of support on the rotation, 75%. So, alright, we'll float you off. This Gohan should have his permanent guard now. And he's going to get a super attack, which is going to heal us back up to full. He's getting hit in slot 1, so he's going to get that attack buff. He's going to guard this, so this should do 47k. Okay. I didn't think it was going to do double digits, but yeah, 47k, not bad, considering how hard the Azaru still hits you. Considering, the GT Legendary Goku event, not exactly the hardest event anymore, but the super attack from the Azaru can still catch you out. Type neutral units can still take a huge amount of damage from his super attack, but Gohan obviously going to finish him off here. Can we get a crit for good measure? No, we don't need a crit. We just do 10 million damage with no crit. Okay. Yeah, Gohan is pretty good. Alright, so we've only got one support. How many attacks is that in the middle? 2? Oh, it's 3. Okay, 3. That's good. So we get 3 chances to counter, as long as we hopefully don't get super attacked. So what is our defense with just the Xeno Goku support? Yeah, the 90k. So he's at about 150k after supering. So to be honest, like, that defense isn't great. Like, it is obviously good that he gets the damage reduction against normal attacks. But as I said at the very start, like, if he gets hit with a super, he is going to take a lot of damage. So I do think he's a good unit, especially for a free-to-play. Xeno Goku's going to take the super here, so he shouldn't take a lot of damage from this. Yeah, double digits at this point, because his defense is going to be pretty high, and he's got type advantage. Yardrat Goku putting out 3 mil. Get a crit, which is good. And then, let's see, can we actually get some crit counters? Because these non-crit ones, yeah, look at that. Not going to hit very hard. Type neutral, yeah, 130k. It's really not a lot. We didn't get any crits, are you serious? So he is getting buffs. You can see the attack up symbol, because the attacking multiple times in one turn thing from his passive, unless you get an additional, like that, his counters count for that. So the more counters he does in the turn, once he's hit that 3 attacks from his passive, his counters are then going to be more powerful, which is pretty good. So, see, this is the kind of turn. Imagine if this was the rotation where we had him and B-Pan. There's like 4 or 5 attacks in the middle. So, grab these. I don't think we will finish him off this turn. Although, honestly, it depends on Gohan, because he's going to hit really hard. Yeah. Yeah, 9 million attack stat is pretty good. And then 6.7 for AGL Gohan. Yeah, there's no way this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan finishes him off it. Right, so OBS randomly cut out there for some reason. So let's see. Unfortunately, we get the B-Pan turn back, and there's no attacks in the middle. So if I do this, I think Xeno Goku might kill him. But this is probably our last opportunity in this run to get a bunch of counters with the B-Pan active skill. So I'm going to go ahead and use her active skill. She's obviously not going to do a lot of damage. I'm only going to get her 12 key super anyway, so she's not going to do a lot. Well, actually, no, of course, her 18 key super is super easy to get, but she's still not going to do a lot of damage. And then I guess, ideally, we just have to hope that Xeno Goku doesn't, like, double super, double crit or something. So let's see how this plays out, because obviously Xeno Goku's getting the attack buff from B-Pan as well, so I imagine his attack stat's going to be pretty good here. Let's see. Yeah, 5 million. Definitely don't want an additional super here. Okay, good. Right, so 3.68, although I bet he kills him, doesn't he? Okay, no. Alright, give me some crits. 8.4 with the attack buff. No crit, so it's not enough. Come on, you've got to get at least one crit in here. 9.4. See, now we're getting the buffs from doing the extra attacks. Okay, so it breaks 1 million and we get a crit, but then he dodges it. Oh, come on. Finish him off with the counters. Another 1 million, and he dodged that as well. Come on, last one. No crit. He didn't dodge. Ooh. Yeah, so the lack of crits definitely letting us down a little bit there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of YARDRAT Goku. I don't think we need to see a huge amount more for him. He's decent, but obviously he's a free-to-play unit, so, you know, easy to get for everyone. It's just the problem is this 200% team does have a lot of really strong options, and I don't know if he's really good enough. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. Obviously, again, I could have put skill orbs into mine, given him more crits, and then we would have finished off Goku in that phase if we'd gotten at least one crit counter extra to connect. So he did dodge a couple though as well, to be fair. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this YARDRAT Goku down below in the comment section. But that is him on the 200% leader skill team. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.